Welcome to another Fast Tech video. Before we start, please go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and click the bell next to the subscribe button if you want to get notifications. That lets YouTube know that we're doing the right thing. It costs you nothing and it helps us out a lot. So please go ahead and do that before we start this video. This video is brought to you by the Fast Tech Pro Auto Kit, which is an automatic screwdriver plus bit set that you need to disassemble any electronics device, including your Xbox, your PlayStation, your Apple iPhone, MacBook, you name it. Links in the description box, and you can use the coupon code YouTube for a discount. Let's get started. Is your iPhone stuck on this Apple logo as seen on this device here? The issue could be caused by a number of different things. Software corruption, but also, as I found out recently, due to depleted storage space. From a technical standpoint, that does not make any sense, but this is what I was told by Apple. They said, because I filled in the 512 gigabyte capacity that I have on this iPhone, my phone is now bricked. Apple told me they can't help me with data recovery. There's nothing that they can do about any of the files and the YouTube videos that I had stored on this iPhone. And back then I used to record my videos with an iPhone. And all the videos that I have on this iPhone that I recorded for you guys to watch are also lost. I would say it's about probably 5-6 videos worth of content that we no longer have because it's stuck on this iPhone. I've been told there's no way to recover it except call a data recovery place. That will cost $1,500 and would cost the life of this iPhone. So they'll have to remove a chip to do the data recovery, and I don't want to go that route. I figured I'd just re-record the videos that I lost. There's some other vlogs and stuff that's lost as well, but I didn't think it would be worth spending the kind of money that I'd have to spend to get that data back. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to get your iPhone from this state to this state. Let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is a computer. Could be a Mac or could even be a Windows running computer, but for today's demonstration, I'm going to be using a Mac. We're also going to need a USB to Lightning cable. You can also use a USB-C to Lightning cable, doesn't matter. Now we're going to try to put the phone in recovery mode, and the first thing you want to make sure that the Lightning cable is plugged in on your phone and also plugged in on your computer through the USB side. Now we're going to open Finder. I'm going to make sure Finder's open, and this is on Mac OS Catalina and up. If you have Mojave or an older operating system, or if you're doing this on Windows, you're going to need to install iTunes. I'll include links in the description box for all the software you need, including iTunes. So now we're going to try to put the phone in recovery mode. We're going to press and quickly release the volume up, quickly press and release the volume down, and then we're going to hold the power button, or the side button as it's called now, and we're going to keep holding this. And keep holding, we're going to keep holding. So I pressed volume up, volume down. And now I'm holding the power button, and I'm going to continue holding it until you see the DFU mode. There you go. Now it's in recovery mode, and it's going to say support /iPhone/restore, and now we're in the recovery mode menu. Now it says there's a problem with the iPhone that requires to be updated or restored. In a lot of cases, you can try to update your phone. So we're going to try to update using the new system software. Maybe I'll recover those files, who knows. I think it's worth trying. So the first thing I recommend everybody do is try to just do an update and see if you can get yourself out of the problem that way. That way you don't lose your data or anything that you have on the phone. And again, this whole prompt will come up automatically. If your phone's plugged in, you're on a Mac system, and you've successfully put your phone in DFU or recovery mode, the screen's going to come up immediately. But we're going to try to do the update first to make sure that the update goes through, and I want to make sure that I've exhausted all my options before I let go of my data, because last time when I went to the Apple store, first I tried to fix it myself. I couldn't do it without ultimately having to remove the data off, so I didn't want to do that. I took it to the Apple store. They said, fly a kite, we can't help you. So I'm gonna try to update it first. Maybe the new software update that's been out since will let me use my phone even though I don't have much space on it. So we're gonna try to update this thing. If your iPhone can't be updated, you will need to restore it to its factory settings. I expect it to say that. We're gonna press update. We're gonna press next. I agree. And now it's trying to update my software. It's gonna download the system software to this MacBook, and it's going to attempt to update it. Let's see what happens. I don't have any high hopes for this, but I'm gonna try anyways because there is data on this phone that I'd like to have. If I can't have it, it's not the end of the world. Like I said, it was YouTube videos that I recorded for you guys to watch, but unfortunately those are on this phone, and this is before we invested in GoPro cameras, which, believe it or not, are actually worse for recording YouTube videos than an iPhone. So with that being said, I'm gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna go smoke a joint. I'll be back in a few minutes and see if this update worked. So now the phone is restarting. Looks like it's on the Apple logo again. The screen that was on here before is gone, so I'm assuming that it's trying to install the update. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. It looks like the update option did not work as I predicted. So we're gonna put this phone in DFU mode once more. And again, you press the volume up and volume down button quickly, and then you press and hold the power button. And I'll show you what that looks like. Press up, press down, press and hold the power button. And keep holding the power button till the phone restarts. There you go. It's restarting now. Gonna keep holding till we see the recovery mode screen, which we'll see in about 5 seconds. There you go. And this time we're gonna select the restore option because the update option did not work. Before we proceed, please know that this option will wipe all of the data that you have on your phone. I am willing to make that sacrifice at this point since there's no other option. So I'm gonna press restore and update. It already has the file from when I was trying to update it, so I believe this will be a lot quicker. But if the restore option is your first option, then the file is gonna download. Once it's done downloading, it's gonna do its thing, and this phone will be restored back to factory settings. So on a Windows computer, same step. We're gonna press up, down, press and hold the side or power button, and keep holding. Phone's gonna restart. Keep holding the power button or the side button on the right side. And then you'll see this screen. We're gonna use iTunes. It's gonna say there's a problem with the iPhone that requires it to be updated or restored. We already tried the update option. We're gonna go with restore. We're gonna select restore and update, but before you guys proceed, please understand that you'll lose all of your data if you do this. I've already accepted that my data is gone. Now it's extracting the software. It's doing its thing. And once the procedure finishes, it's going to install the extracted software onto our iPhone, which is still plugged in, and you want to make sure that it's plugged in throughout this whole process. Once the software is done extracting, we should have a restored iPhone. It's saying on the screen, preparing iPhone for restore. So it should be doing something at the moment. As you can see, there's a beep. It says waiting on iPhone, waiting for iPhone on the screen. Screen's gone black. It says preparing iPhone for restore on the screen. And at this point, it is installing the software onto our iPhone. And you can see that the progress bar has now appeared. It's verifying the phone with Apple. This is a necessary step that it has to take. When this process finishes, we will have a recovered iPhone. Now the phone is restarting. The Apple logo went away. And now the phone should restart. I think it's gonna do it on its own. There you go. You're gonna see the Apple logo. And now after months, I believe this, there you go. There's another progress bar that you're gonna encounter at this point. So we're gonna leave it and let it do its thing. There you go. So now our iPhone has been restored. We're gonna select our language. We're gonna select our country, which is Canada. I'm gonna set this up manually. I'm gonna log into my Wi-Fi, not tell you all the password, of course. We're gonna log into our Wi-Fi. It's going to ask me for my iCloud account next. And if you have an iCloud lock on this, you're gonna need your iCloud password, okay? There's no way around it. So please don't ask me in the comment section how to bypass an iCloud lock, because I don't know how to do that. There's no way to do that as far as I know. And it's connecting to the Apple server. It's gonna try to activate my phone, and the next screen that it's gonna ask me for is my iCloud password. It is asking me that already on my desktop computer here, but I'm going to enter it on my phone. As you can see here, it just showed up. It says iPhone locked to owner, activation lock prevents anyone, da da da. So we have to enter our and this is again your iCloud lock. If your phone's not iCloud locked, you're not gonna see this screen, but if there's an iCloud lock on it, which means there's an iCloud account activated with the phone, you're gonna have to do this step. So once we've entered that info in, I'm gonna press next. There you go. Looks like it accepted, which why would it not? We'll set up the Face ID later. I'm gonna create a passcode. Now that we've created a passcode, it's gonna enter that into the system. And right now, we don't need to restore from my iCloud backup or anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and say don't transfer apps and data, because I want to use this as a fresh phone. That's fine. We can use my Apple ID. Password again, no problem. Okay, it's gonna ask me for another verification code on my other device. I am going to allow. By the way, guys, follow me on Instagram. That's my Instagram account. I'm gonna put in my verification code. We're gonna agree to the terms and conditions. Agree that they can watch me anytime they want, because you have to. Once you see this screen, that means obviously that your iPhone is restored. And that's how you restore an iPhone that's stuck on the Apple logo using a Windows or a Mac computer. And now, like Kevin Gates, I got two phones, one for the plug and one for the load, one for the bitches and one for the dough. Thanks for watching another video from Fast Tech. Don't forget to smash the like button if you like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Press the bell next to the subscribe button if you want to get notifications. And check out my vlog channel in which I travel the world and I record my adventures. I promise you won't be disappointed. This is Shiroz from Fast Tech signing out, and I'll see you in the next one.